Okay, so here's how the wheel units are coming together. The basic structure and shaft, and as it comes together, here's some of the key points. So you've got the motor, you tighten the bolts as far as the spacing between the three plates. The consideration there is you tighten, so there's the hub, comes with the motor, and that's just the kind of motor we have. We'd rather have a simpler system for mounting, but the only way you can mount this motor is through this crazy hub. So we made this plate that's machined and welded, this plate that connects to the sprocket coupler. The considerations there are for this plate, make sure that's flush against the surface, so tighten all the bolts, and then these should align, and then put on a chain, put on this chain to basically get the alignment. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're not together, they're a little separated, so you have to consider that. So when you weld this, or to determine the position of this plate, make sure the chain is on. And then here, as far as the spacing here, you can move this plate as far back as that allows two collars and two washers. So basically kind of like bearing washers. And that determines the position of the middle plate. Then we've got two collars on this bearing, and two more there with two washers. That should be how it is. We should have used two for letting it slide. Basically just a sliding kind of a bearing setup. So those are the considerations. This is prior to welding. We're just getting this all aligned. And now here, this bar, that's a top support bar. And this bar here is the side reinforcement. That's how it all goes together. What are some of the challenges on this, Jose? It takes a little bit of time to align it, right?
Yeah, the challenge is make all the pieces so exactly that then when you try to weld them, fix together. Because all the plates or it's a whole system that if you change 1 millimeter, then change all the other stuff. So you must take care of welding and cutting and measuring with precision.
Yeah, like here we've got all that space. What are we going to do there? That should have been probably cut better, right?
No,
I mean, how come there's all that space down there?
These plates, when we bought it in the workshop, another workshop, it was like a half centimeter longer than it should. So now this is half centimeter shorter. So
okay, we should have considered that. Yeah, we kind of have to pay attention to that, I guess. Make sure, like make sure the shaft, the distance from the middle of the shaft to the base is identical for all these plates. That's, I guess, the metric to look at. Take the middle point of the shaft, make sure that's equal here, and the middle point of the motor is equidistant there, so we don't have, like here, we're going to have to weld it in, so we're going to just fill it in with a bunch of weld.
No problem.
Right there. All right, so that's the quick connect wheels in progress prior to welding.